Hi, welcome to the Java City Wholesale How to Beta Test tutorial video. I'm going to quickly take you through the steps that you'll find in your training deck to allow us to make sure we're capturing errors and recommendations that you are going to provide about the new Java City Wholesale website over the course of the next 7 days during beta testing 1. I'm currently set on the Java City Development Wholesale online website. You will be putting this unique URL into your browser, into any browser that you wish to log in using the credentials provided in your training deck. There are multiple credentials that you will be able to test and multiple customer types that you'll be able to test during the next 7 days. I'm going to go ahead and take you through the 2 platforms that you're going to need to know really quickly to make sure that you are fluent in the 2 platforms that we are going to be capturing data with. So let me go ahead and begin to show you all of the pieces of the puzzle. So this is going to be the Honey Agency's Basecamp, which is where we're going to be capturing all of the bugs that our beta testers are going to be finding. You've been given a username and password, and I'm going to enter it right here to show you what it looks like after you log in. Be sure that you recognize it is case sensitive. After you log in, you're going to notice that you're taken to the Java City Wholesale website beta testing project. We are going to be having messages and to-dos within this project to make sure that our development team at the Honey Agency, as well as Matt Shea on the ground floor at Java City, is aware of anything that you are finding. I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to just a few people that are on the project. Sean Crossley, he is going to be our main developer who has been working to make sure that all of the code is functioning, and he'll be managing all of the issues that come through that are related to technology. Megan Phillips and Rebecca Parker. Rebecca will be sure that any creative or design recommendations are reviewed. Andrea Keeshan is our marketing coordinator and will be looking at everything from an administrative level and making sure that everything in the next 7 days is accomplished. You are all lumped into one group called Java City Beta Testers. You've also been set up with an email account, beta@javacity.com. As soon as this meeting is over with and you've reviewed your training deck, Matt will be having all emails that have that account forward to your email at Java City. Matt Shea will be invaluable to this project, making sure that anything that has to do with VAI or that is feeding from our website will be moving seamlessly into the system over at Java City. Liz Harris has been on this project from the beginning, so she's well versed in a lot of the things that we are doing. So really anything that you need to worry about is in messages and to-dos. There are 2 ways that I'm going to show you that you can capture bugs within the system. And I'm going to go ahead and take you through Bug Digger first, and I'll show you how to log in a bug within messages next. So let's go ahead and move into Bug Digger. In your training document, I'm just going to pull it up right here. The first page is the step-by-step process to follow. Please make sure you follow this process for the initial setup in the exact order that is given, because it's really important to make sure that you're doing everything exactly how it's been stated, or else you may not be able to navigate as easily and report as easily to us. So we're going to go into Bug Digger next, and I'm just going to go ahead and type in bugdigger.com. When you are taken to this homepage, the first place you need to navigate to is My Bug Digger. When you get to this page, you'll notice there are 2 sign-in options, via your account or via your Bug Digger. From the training deck, you'll note that we have to be on via your Bug Digger. So we're going to go ahead and select that. Now, we have a very, very unique URL that has been provided to you. You need to make sure that when you get to this page that you're copying and pasting exactly this URL that you see right here. What that is going to do is it is going to actually feed every error that you find into that beta testing project site that you just saw. So it's really important we copy that. So once you go ahead and log in, it's going to actually show you that you need to go ahead and provide the permissions or the credentials for Basecamp. So we're going to enter those in one more time. case sensitive. It's going to verify the account. It's going to make sure that you allow access to Bug Digger. Perfect. We've already been testing this, so you can definitely see that we've been working on it. So once you get to this point, if this is the first time you've ever loaded Bug Digger on your computer, there's actually going to be another step that's going to prompt you to download that widget you see in the upper right corner of my browser. This is really important to download. What that's going to do is an easy way for you to capture the bugs that you are going to be reporting to us. So if this is the first time you've set up Bug Digger on your computer, you will be prompted to download that widget. So let me go ahead and take you through how Bug Digger works. I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the Java City site, their main consumer site. So what I'm going to do is show you how to report a bug, a recommendation, or just something that you'd like us to be aware of as you're testing. If you're on a page, all you have to do is go over to that widget, select it, and go ahead and report an issue or send to Bug Digger. You have two options. So we're going to report an issue on that page. It's going to redirect us, and we're going to go ahead and describe the problem. So I'm just going to put home page graphic is broken, just for example. We're going to save it. Now this issue is going to bring up an amazing piece of information, all the pieces of information that we need as a development team. It's going to tell us the user environment that you're on, the browser you use, the OS system you're on, the web page. It's going to screenshot that page for us so we know exactly what page you were on. At this point, you can edit the report, delete the report, or the most important thing you can do is you can submit it to us. So I'm going to go ahead and just submit this to us being the Java or the wholesale Basecamp project, and this is how we're going to be resolving all the errors. So I'm going to go ahead and just click this button. It's going to say select the bug tracker you want to submit it to. So we're submitting it to this project. Now, you can provide a description if you'd like. I'm just going to repeat what I did. And whoever's responsible for it. Now, if it's something that has to do with the technology or the page itself and any of the site issues, you can just assign it to the Honey agency. But if it's something that you want, say, Matt to know about, that you're seeing that is a question regarding can something happen, does VAI pull this in, you can absolutely select him to be assigned the responsibility of the to-do. So we're just going to report that. And as you can see, it was successfully created. And now in your Bug Digger, you're going to be able to see that this is one of the bugs that you have submitted to us. So let's go back to the project. Now, if I go into the to-dos, you'll notice that I just submitted line break is broken on the home page. So here is the way that we are going to be resolving these. We're going to be able to look at that comment, see everything about that error you found or the recommendation you want to make, and we're going to be able to resolve it. So it's a really clean, slick way for us to manage the project. Now, if you aren't comfortable with Bug Digger, or you have something that requires a little bit more information, or you have questions that just aren't relating to a screenshot, I've created another way for you to submit the option for, for submitting information. So on page 6, you'll see that Bug Digger Basecamp, how to beta test, has a Basecamp option. So if you wish to just log in comments or questions to Basecamp and not screenshot or use Bug Digger, follow these 1 through 6 steps. Really easy to do. Just make sure that if you want us to respond to you about a question, that you sign or initial it. Because you're all logged into one big group of beta testers, we can't individualize who each message is from. So be very clear if you want us to respond to you that it is from, say, Adam Pobner or Liz Harris or something like that, so that we can respond directly to you if needed outside of Basecamp. So that is everything in a nutshell for the how to beta test. So you have 2 options for beta testing, and now I will go ahead and run you through the project in a separate video so that you can learn a little bit more about the site itself.